The Royale was not what I expected. I knew that the play, currently in the Studio Theater at the Repertory Theater of St. Louis, was based on the early 20th century career of Jack Johnson, the first black heavyweight boxing champion. I assumed it would be something like The Great White Hope, the prize-winning biographical play and movie about Johnson that starred James Earl Jones. It is not. Though it tells a story very similar to Johnson's, playwright Marco Ramirez gives himself room to invent by changing his protagonist's name slightly, calling him J. Jackson. And he deals with only a brief slice of his career. It's the year when Jackson's white manager negotiates a fight for his boxer with the recently retired but still official holder of the title of heavyweight champion of the world. A white man, of course. The negotiations are difficult because of the racial attitudes of the time. Blacks and whites did not step into the same ring, and reaction from whites could be violent if the black man defeats the white man. The play climaxes in that bout. But when Jackson steps into the ring on the stage, his opponent is not the white champion, but his own sister. She has come from their home in the South to try to dissuade him from this fight, and if he must fight, then to persuade him to lose. It won't be safe for blacks in America if he wins. This ring confrontation works because of the way that playwright Ramirez and director Stuart Carden have staged the fights. In the first one that we see, Jackson deals with a young challenger. The two stand side by side, each framed by scenic and lighting designer Brian Sidney Bembridge's bright rectangles. They box, punching and swinging and responding to blows, but they never touch. They stomp on the wooden floor with each blow. The play's ensemble, watching them, also stomp and clap. Ramirez uses his fascination with the rhythms of boxing to create the fascinating and powerful rhythms of his play. Akron Lanier Watson makes a totally convincing Jackson, physically, and in the man's pride, confidence, and determination, and in carrying the burden his sister lays on him. Bria Walker's sister Nina is equally determined. Samuel Ray Gates plays Jackson's trainer, advisor, and friend. Bernard Gilbert is the young opponent that Jackson defeats and then hires as his sparring partner. As Jackson's manager, Lance Baker explores the delicate personal and racial negotiations he must finesse. He also has the declamatory style down pat when he becomes the ring announcer and referee. Malik Shakur and Jarvis Williams complete the ensemble, reinforcing the rhythms designed by movement and body percussion choreographer Stephanie Paul. Mikhail Fixell designed additional sounds, and Christine Pascual provided the character and period-appropriate costumes, though if they are as they appear in the early 20th century, I don't think anyone would have been hearing the fight described on the radio, as a couple of characters suggest. A thoughtful script, characters explored in depth in clearly focused performances, and the production's percussive rhythms make the Royale strong theater.
Well said.
Thank you. Thank you.